In Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, a variety of strategies were used to make the film a landmark of the early horror genre. Hitchcock was a master of mise-en-scène. His films used intentional framing, lighting, angles, and props to aid in carefully crafted storytelling and the building of suspense. In one scene, the main character Marion experiences one of the first unsettling moments of the film, where the inn owner Norman Bates invites her to dinner in the parlor. The whole scene is foreshadowing of the violent crime Norman is soon to commit, and Hitchcock builds suspense through a variety of mise-en-scène tools.
No, stop reading.
Eating in an office is just too officious. I have the parlor back here.
All right.
One key tool used in the scene is lighting. As Norman first enters the parlor, the room is dark, initially hiding its contents from viewers. But as he turns on a singular lamp, the soft light illuminates a disconcerting amount of taxidermied birds with dramatic shadows from the central light source. Marion is clearly unsettled by the birds as the camera cuts to each of them and back to her face. Throughout the scene, lighting continues to build suspense, with the lamp lighting half his face, which is a common lighting choice made throughout the film to foreshadow his multiple personalities, and continuing to emphasize the stuffed birds.
You eat like a bird.
You know, of course.
The birds themselves and their framing are also a crucial tool in Hitchcock's mise-en-scène. The stuffed crow is one of the first birds Marion notices, and as she stands to leave, it perches right behind her, beak pointing towards her in the frame. This choice is intentional. Crows are widely associated with death, and the crow resting behind her represents her death right around the corner. Birds are a massive symbol in the film and a lot of Hitchcock's work, thus many choices seek to emphasize their presence and meaning in the scene. The names of the characters, like Marion Crane, and many of the lines,
You eat like a bird.
work in conjunction with Hitchcock's visual compositions, which often carry the bulk of the symbolic meaning. Another example is Norman's framing between birds. He is often shown set between two different birds with his head moving between them, another symbol of his internal conflict between his own personality and his mother persona. When talking about his mother, Norman's head was between an owl and another bird of prey, also showing the pull he feels towards murder.
Wouldn't it be better if you put her...
Finally, suspense is built in the scene through the use of close-ups. Especially in the final part of the scene, and in moments where Norman is especially manic, the camera gets gradually closer to the characters' faces. This choice makes the conversation seem more intense, even if the topic has stayed the same.
Have you ever seen the inside of one of those places? The laughing and the tears, and the cruel eyes studying you.
Additionally, after Marion leaves to her room, one notable shot shows an extreme close-up of Bates' eye watching her through a hole in the wall. The effect of all these close-ups is an uneasy feeling and a sense of anticipation, aspects that are the foundation of suspense. The parlor scene is a prime example of how visual choices can enhance and inform the symbolism and tone of a scene. Psycho's mise-en-scène builds far more than just aesthetics. It foreshadows events, conveys truths about characters, and, if you know where to look, adds a deeper level of interpretation to the film.
We all go a little mad sometimes.